out of the gate, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jeanty. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff to Jeanty. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep, Trey Palmer. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. That'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. On the ground, it's the rookie from Wisconsin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Dante Thornton from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chiefs nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offensive coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly.
And the Raiders have got him.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw.
They'll get that complete to Albert.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Now the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he's going to have another another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Little reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Yellow. 57 colors, 57.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass 2, both in the arsenal. Throwing now is Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
On first down, it's Genty. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. They work now on second and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Second and 9 now. Short throw caught by Bowers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's third and 4 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Raiders.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the out route, he's got Thornton. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 47 yards for him on the ground in this first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Raiders, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll go again with Genty.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. You can't have a drive go further without scoring than this, but that last yard sometimes can be the toughest. This is third and goal.
Go check, go check.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Touchdown Raiders! Brock Bowers taking it in. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
3rd and 4.
Easy. Yellow. What's that?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30. Yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
It's now
second and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
Liking 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, 34 yards. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Go.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football. But something to always build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Cruz. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed.
Oh, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
70 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. Cruz. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He'll look to throw. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready? Head to 60. Cowboy
On third down, here's Genty.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
78 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
It's a gain of 1.
19, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First down. First down, Las Vegas.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
The middle, it's Genty. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Bravo 80.
Genty. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he's caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a play fake here on first down. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
46-yard line.
Right there. Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future.
I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
19,
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
That's caught by Tucker. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
79 Bronco 80. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Raiders.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders extend their lead yet again. Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
That's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready, right?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down. Wooten. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go.
1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 68 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Wooten. And that is caught for a touchdown. Kansas City.
And Xavier Worthy there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Butker is on target.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. That's complete. It's Okurebunom.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Tigers.
On the give, Genty.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. pass, and it also brings up fourth. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Shut up! 70 Lions!
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Brock Bowers with career touchdown number 60.
And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less, so these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
22-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
First down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on third down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8.
79 Bronco, 19 Lion. Cup 19, Cup 19, go.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's Thornton. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
At the 38-yard line.
Hold the check. 70 Lion. 70. Viking, 8-2-9.
Operating from the gun. Wooten. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make
The ultimate goal. Good.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
2nd and 6. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. Well, a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the Sticks move again. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Wooten. Throw left side. Completion to Rice. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trusting him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 of the 4. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Get up.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Brings up
2nd and goal from the 1.
60 Eagles. 60. Let's go now. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game. So every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
Come on. Come on.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On the give, Genty. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
He finds his man, complete. It's Contreras. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
19 Lions.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but